Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk hydration. So if you want to learn about a couple options I've used for hydration, stick around.
Dang, this looks like a cliff. I mean, this is a cliff. All right, I can do it. Hang on, let me figure out which way we go. I think we stay, I don't know. Yeah, no big deal.
Okay, so when I first started doing some BDR rides, some of those things, I was wearing a BMW rally jacket. And this is the water bladder bag that came in it. And I thought that worked very well. It went in the back, the tube come around the shoulder, you had water. If you got off your bike, the water was always with you, and it worked well. The problem that I had with it was that the coat kind of pulled on my throat. So when this was full, it pulled my throat as it got lighter. But I used this the first summer, maybe even 2 years in a couple different jackets, and it worked well. I think these are 3 liters, and it's quite a bit of water. So it does work well, but both my Klim jacket, and I'll talk about that one in a minute, and the BMW rally jacket both pulled on my neck. So this was my next shot. I transitioned from the BMW rally jacket to the BMW GS dry line, and it doesn't have a spot for water. So I went to just a normal Camelback. And this again worked well. It holds a lot of water. This particular one doesn't hold much else, but it worked well for hydration, and it didn't pull the coat on my neck, but it added time getting dressed or undressed. I had to take this off. If I wanted to cool off, then I had to take the jacket off too. Then you put the jacket on, then you got to put this on. So it added an extra layer of time that became awkward or cumbersome. I'll just leave it to that, cumbersome. But you could easily throw it in a pannier if you wanted to take a break for a minute, and I did that. So just a normal Camelback has options too. So from there I went to this. So in the long distance riding world, this is very popular, and this is called the Moto Jug kit, or the Moto Jug. So it's just a really long tube. You get a bottle holder, and on the bottom it has some Velcro straps, and this is designed to go around your passenger foot peg or floorboard, something like that. There's a couple straps that you can buckle in. You provide your own bottle, and I'll show you what I used, which was just a 1 gallon. This is the little fitting that you get with Moto Jug, and this worked really well. It can stay on the bike. Super easy to fill, holding a gallon. It's a lot of water. This, I couldn't figure out how to get it mounted securely enough to where I felt comfortable, so I did this. I got this bracket off Amazon, and this I thought was going to open up some options, and I ended up just bolting it to the front of my pannier. It was sort of a last minute thing. Again, it's got some holes in the bottom. I think you could do a plate and mount it on a foot peg and it would be okay. The bottle drops in super easy. Again, it's super quick, it's super convenient. This is nice and long, and you can route it up the side of the bike. It's got a little tether on it. It worked very well. I had an issue mounting it on my pannier. I felt like it was in my way. It probably wasn't. So I've transitioned away from this, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but I'm sure I've got a couple more options. So This worked well if you can find a place to mount it to where it's out of your way. I used this on the LDX, 7 days worth of riding, and it worked well. And when I got home, I trailered my bike to the start, I trailered to home, unloading it. I got my leg caught up with the bottle because it's on the front of my pannier, and down I went and bike on top of me. So I'm a little apprehensive about doing that again. So this is my next option. So this is a relatively new option. I haven't seen this before. This is on Klim's website. They call it the XC Aqua Pack. Now this is a 2-liter, man, this is the fanny pack. I'm bringing the fanny pack back. It's designed and was built for off-roaders. It's a pretty small 2-liter jug. Comes with plenty of hose, and the bottle seems to, or the bag, I'm sorry, seems to work well. It's an additional 2 liters, and I think I can manage to get this to work behind me. I'm a little different because I've got a fuel tank, but I think this is going to help. Now 2 liters is not enough to last you probably not even all day, but I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to try my Klim jacket, the bag in there. I used it last week and it worked well. I will say I have the Klim Adventure Rally, or the Adventure jacket, and it's supposed to have all the bells and whistles. What it doesn't have is a loop on either collar to put the hose through. So you know, the cord's back here. I'm trying to explain. The cord's back here. There's nothing to hold it here. So you're tooling down the road, and there's your hose. So you're doing this reach around, trying to figure out to get it. So I may try the little tether and tether it to me so it stays close. I may try that. I think I'm going to take this as well. This, I haven't sat on my bike to make sure it's going to fit. There's not much extra storage. It does have a couple zippers, but there's not much. I mean, you could put a key, maybe a little bit of cash, but there's not much storage. It's got some padding, but my thought is, 3 liters in my back and then another 2 liters here. This would be really quick to fill up. So if it was early evening or early morning or something, and you're just trying to get a little bit more water to get you a few more hours, you could fill this up really quick without taking anything off. It has a buckle, so it would be super simple. So this, I think, is going to be a good option, in addition to the bladder bag in my back. I wish I could get the Moto Jug comfortably where I want it. I've seen what a lot of people do. I just couldn't make it work and couldn't make myself feel comfortable with it. So I don't know. The other thing is I'm gonna give my soft bags a shot at this because they have pockets, and the soft bag, I can drop this full of water down into one of the pockets, use the long Moto Jug, and I think I'm in there. So we'll try that technique. So I don't know, those are some options. The Klim bag, I think it was like $130. The Moto Jug, I think it's about the same. And again, this is what you get from Moto Jug. You don't get the Yeti bottle. You don't get the Yeti bottle, and you don't get the big Yeti mount that I bought, and that seems to be very popular. You get this for like $130. A Camelback, it depends on what you want to do there, but they have a lot of versions of Camelbacks where you can put extra stuff in them. This one just, it's very basic. You can put your snacks, whatever. I'm not going to get into that, but so those are some options. Again, I hope this helps when you get ready for your long distance riding season and just riding season in general. Having water on board is very important. All right, hope you got some out of the video. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be notified next time a video comes out. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be safe.